Doo 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 doo. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh yeah, look at that. Alrighty guys, welcome. This is your host ID Jester. We're playing Action PC Baseball 2020 edition with the 2019 season file, as you can see there. Just picked this up today on the recommendations of Baseball Demo. So he says it's really good. I haven't purchased any of the season files since 2017. I think was the last one I had installed on my computer. So I decided to upgrade, buy the new Action PC Baseball game, and let's give it a whirl and see what's new in the game since the last time we played this. It's been a while since we actually played Action PC Baseball. A lot of our friends of the community out there play this game, and I enjoy watching it. There was some issues I had with the 2015, 16, 17 game, so hopefully that's been fixed now. We shall see. Alrighty. So we are going to play opening day here. Well, opening day, if you remember, was Seattle took on Oakland in Japan. So we are going to play this game. We will be Oakland. It's a night game, so we will play. Alrighty, so sure, we'll just leave all that stuff alone, I guess, for right now. Our first game, I don't want to click on anything too crazy. Sound effects, yes, from what I understand, the ambient sound is way loud on this, and the crowd reactions, we're going to turn that way down as well. Umpire volume, we'll turn that just slightly up. Play music, no, we don't need that. Do we want the national anthem, 7th inning stretch? We'll take that stuff off. We won't use the narrator. Pinch runner announcements. I think that's all okay stuff there. Play-by-play, sure. Park image at night. Sure, all that looks good. Computer will be Seattle. Oakland will be our team. Let's give it a whirl and see. So let's use the actual lineup from the game. Let's see if the game is smart enough to say. Let's see if I just put this in. Will it? Let me look up baseball reference here and see. Season 2019. This will be the American League. And this will be Oakland. No, Oakland. Oakland is what I said. Thank you. And let's go to schedule and results. First game of the season. Starting lineups should be Ramon Latarino in center field. So it did not. Let's see. How do we load up? Load lineups. Oh, there we go. And there we go. Look at that. Much better. Cool. I like that option so far. So it should be Lariano Chapman, Stephen Piscotty, Chris Davis, Chad Ponder, Matt Olson, Jerickson Profar, Marcus Simeon, and Nick Hudley. Pitching today will be Mark Fires. There we go. All right, so that looks like it did what it's supposed to do. That's always a good thing. Now, will it do the same with Oakland is 3 over the roster limit. Continue over the limit. I think yes. I think they were allowed to take extra players because they were going overseas, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, we will continue that. All right, welcome to opening day at Ring Central Coliseum for tonight's game between Seattle and Oakland. Marco Gonzalez takes the mound for Seattle. Interesting, Marco Gonzalez. That's right. It was not the King Felix for Seattle in opening day. He'll be opposed by Mike Fires. For Oakland, it's 59 degrees. Let's see what the actual temperature was over there on opening day. Let's see. Can they match it up? That would be something that would be impressive. Nope. Starting temperature was 72 degrees in a dome over there in Japan. So obviously that must be random. I wish there was an option to use the actual weather that was there. Maybe there is that I don't know about. But anyways, play ball! Alrighty then. So we got our default pitcher here. All right, so let's look at Seattle's lineup here, and let's just verify that that matches up with opening day here. So it's D. Gordon at second base, yes. Mitch Haniger in center field, right. Jay Bruce is playing the first base. Edward Encarnacion is the DH. Domino Santana is the left fielder. Omar Narvaez is the catcher. Ryan Heatley is the third baseman. Todd Beckman is the shortstop. Ichiro Suzuki is in right field. And, of course, Marco Gonzalez is pitching. That all looks right. Good. All right. Let's look at Mike Fires there. He had a 3.90 ERA, 15-4 in the season, pitched 184.2 innings, gave out 166 hits, 30 home runs, 53 walks, 126 strikeouts, a 1.186 whip, and an opponent's average of 243 batted against him. D. Gordon was 275 on the season. All right, so Chapman over there at third base is a 10 out of 10. Simeon is a 3. Profar is a 6. Olsen over there at first base is a 10 out of 10. I believe is what that is. Ponder is a 7 in the outfield, arm of 4. Lariano is a 9, arm of 10. And Piscotty's a 6 and an arm of 6. All right, let's get the game on the way. And away we go with opening day 2019. All righty, here we go. Pitch, let's go. Here comes the pitch. It's a dribble in front of the plate and throw down to first. Plenty of time. They nailed the fast and speedy D. Gordon for the first out of the game. One out. And one thing, options. I thought there was a way to keep this on. Let's look at that. Oh, you can actually go in and adjust the temperature. Here. Oh, no, you can't. Once the game starts, maybe you can't. All right. Let's see. Game display. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, guys, I am looking to see. I thought there was a way to keep that on the screen, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Who remembers and who knows? Play call on the right side, right? Read all the stats, right? Okay. Play by play. We could increase the size. That would be nice, so I can actually see it without my glasses. All right. So due up now is going to be Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger, and here comes Hudley with the sign. He gives it to Fires with the windup and the pitch. It's nailed out there into left field. It is gone, and Seattle jumps on top 1-0. That is well hit down the line. Ponder back to the warning track, but he watches that one over his head. That is 344 feet. Seattle jumps out on the first hit of the season. Due up is Jay Bruce, the left-hander. Oh, I know. So, right. Preferences. Right, instead of having their numbers on... So instead of numbers... We want, where is it? I think it's here, I believe. Player display. No, I don't. Maybe it's not there. God, where is it where you can decide what you see? God, it's got to be here somewhere. Where is it? I think it's under player display. We want position, initials, ratings, uniform number, circle, or square. The ratings. Now we would like their name, player fielding labels, photos. Oh, only one shape can be selected. Yeah. Uniform numbers, ratings, initials. I thought you could do with their whole name, but let's see. Let's see what happens. All right, Jay Bruce is up. He is in the box there, Seattle. 1 out, nobody on, and let's go ahead and pitch. So we have a few new options over here. B is box score. R is the replay text list. V is the video chalkboard replay. Let's watch that replay, actually. Here it was, once again, down the line, deep left field, and gone by Mitch Haniger. So he's off to a good start this season. All right, Jay Bruce, the first baseman for Seattle. Here comes the pitch. It's a strikeout, swing and a miss on an 0-2 count. Jay Bruce, makes the walk of shame back to the dugout. And that'll be the second out on the top of the first inning. And here comes Edward Encarnacion, 241 average. He did hit 21 home runs, 49 RBIs, and only 241 plate appearances. So let's see what Edward can do against Fires. Here it is. Oh, it's out in the left field, and that one is going to be scooped up. Making the catch out there in the left fielder. Ponder catches it just inches above the grass, and that'll do it for the top of the first. So we're through half an inning. Seattle 1, Oakland coming to bat. Oakland's lineup is Lariano in center field, Chapman at third, Piscotty in right, Davis is the DH, Ponder, left fielder, Olsen at first base, Profar at second, Semien is the shortstop, and Hudley is the catcher. Marco Gonzalez, the left-hander, pitching today for Seattle. He had a 3.99 ERA, not bad, 16-13. Especially for a team, when you're on not a very good team, to have a 16-13 record is actually pretty good. He pitched 203 innings, gave up 210 hits, 23 home runs, only 56 walks, and 147 strikeouts. A whip of 1.310 and an average batting average against him of 2.64. Ramon Laureano, the center fielder, steps in with his 2.88 average. Hit 24 home runs, 67 RBIs. Let's see what he can do against the lefty Gonzalez. Here comes the windup in the pitch. And that was a pass short into. Oh, it's a poor play out there by the left fielder, Santana. He dribbled that one. Not that it mattered because the runner did advance a base, so it was going to be a base hit one way or the other as Beckham couldn't get to that one. So one man on, nobody out here, and due up is Matt Chapman, the third baseman. So one thing I don't like is I can't see the first base. We have to change that. So that's going to be in your game display. Diamond display. Let's go 3-4 screen. Let's see if that changes it. No, I don't like that much either. So let's change that back. Let's go full screen there. But if we change the call box, lineup stats, full screen setup, play call box, we want that to be wide and small. Let's see how that looks. There we go. All right, now we can see something. Viper Dave is in the house over here in Japan. He has got a front row seat between this epic matchup between the Mariners and the A's. Opening day 2019. Viper Dave, welcome to the stadium. Ramon Laureano had 13 stolen bases in the regular season. He's looking, he's thinking about it. Do they put the hit and run on? Nope. I think we're just gonna, hit. Throw over to first. Oh, tried to quick tag there on Laureano. Not quick enough. Laureano gets back, gets that hand on the base just in time. Here comes the sign from Navarez to Gonzalez, and Chapman steps back in the box. Here we go. It's a walk as Gonzalez a little wild there on the 3-1 pitch. A bit outside, as Bob Uecker likes to say. Tri-Fan 879, welcome. He's over here in Japan. He's here front row sitting next to Viper Dave, and they're having a good time watching opening day 2019. So we have runners at first and second. Still nobody out here. Let's see if Stephen Piscotty, one of my favorite players, ex-Cardinal, he was always really, he was never the best baseball player, but he just seems like one of the best people out there. Baseball people, you know. He only batted .249, 13 home runs, 44 RBIs. Let's see what he can do here against Gonzalez. Opening day, we're just going to do the regular hit. Here comes the Woodard Drover back to the mound, back over to second baseman, on to first. That is going to be a twin killing there, and not what Stephen Piscotty needed. Gonzalez fires it to Gordon and over to Laureano for the double play. Laureano makes it to third. Over there first was Jay Bruce. So, 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first inning, and that brings up Chris Davis. Only batted .220. He had 23 home runs, 73 RBIs. Let's see what he can do here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Here comes the pitch. Dribbler. It's going, and the shortstop makes a good play, and on to Jay Bruce. And I cannot stand that I do not see the players' names. Why can I not see the players' names? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Boom, 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 boom. That's the game setup. This is large icons using player field labels. What does that mean? Let's see what that means. All right, let's see what that means. Anyways, we're on to the top of the second inning. Still 1-0 Seattle. On the home run by Mitch Haniger. Fairs comes back out. He's only thrown 8 pitches in the first inning for 3 outs. Not bad. And due up is Domingo Santana, the left fielder, 253 average, 21 home runs, 69 RBIs. Let's see how Fairs is going to handle him. Here comes the windup in the pitch. And that one's hit into the gap, and coming over is going to be, I don't know who and what they're doing out there, but 3 players converge. And the throw comes into second as Santana sees the confusion in the outfield. And the slide not in time. Profar with the quick tag, and he slid past the bag for the out. So there you go, trying to get that extra base as somehow Simeon ended up back at the wall. I think that was a little glitchy on the in the system there. Hopefully they'll get that fixed up here in the 2020 edition. Lariano and Pinder out there in left field had some trouble with the ball, but they got him out at second. So 2 hits for Seattle so far, and due up is Omar Narvaez, the catcher, 278 average, 22 home runs, 55 RBI. Seattle up 1-0. Here comes the pitch. That was a dribbler to Simeon. Simeon on to Olsen for the out. Yes, I got the names now. Yay! All right, so that was a 1-0 pitch. A routine grounder to Simeon. It's short and no problem there. Good throw to Olsen at first. For the second out, we are now on to 2 outs. Ryan Heatley, the third baseman, steps in, 237 average, 7 home runs, 26 RBIs. Here comes the sign from Hudley. Fires, gets it, steps off the plate. He resets, and here comes the pitch. That one's hit down the line over Chapman's head, and Ponder is going to make... No, he does not make the catch. It's we got a decision to make here. So Ponder, should he dive for the ball? He has a 41% chance. Otherwise, it could be a double, triple, or maybe inside the Parker. Who knows? We're going to dive for it. We got the crowd to impress here in Japan, so he's going to dive for it, and misses it. Henley ends up on second base. It's in the gap. Extra bases. Henley with a stand-up double. All right, that brings up Tim Beckman, the shortstop, the 8th hitter here. He is batted .237. 15 home runs, 47 RBIs on the season. Runner in scoring position for Beckham. Here comes the pitch. Top of the second inning. Here it is, down over to Olsen. Olsen, he's going to take it to the bag himself in plenty of time. Beckham can't get down there in time. And that'll end the top of the second inning. We go on to the bottom of the second. It is still 1-0. Seattle in front after 1.5. 2 up is going to be Pinder, Olsen, and Profar. Chad Pinder, 240, 13 home runs, 47 RBIs. Gonzalez, he waits, and here comes the pitch. Here it is. It's a dribbler down. Healy comes in, grabs and throws to Bruce at first. Good catch. A little bit high on the throw, but he got him. Oh, no, wait. That one got over Bruce's glove, actually. It was down in the dirt, actually. Now I have to change what I just said. It's down in the dirt. I said it was high, but no, that was a little low. Guess I need my glasses on here, folks. And Ponder is going to end up on second base as Bruce could not make the catch, as that was a throw in the dirt by Healy. So count that as an E5 on your scoreboard at home, folks. And with no one out, Oakland has someone in scoring position for Matt Olson, 267 average, 36 home runs, 91 RBIs. Had a good season. Let's see if we can pick up the tying run here. Here's the pitch. That one's over the head of Gordon into center field. Are we going to send Ponder home? He has a 48% chance of being safe. No. So we're just going to hold the runner at third there. Olsen at first, Ponder at second. Man, Olsen not the fleetest of foot there with a 7% chance of a stolen base as he had 0 in the regular season. That brings up Jurickson Profar. So who in their right mind would name their kid Jurickson? Never heard that name before, Jurickson. But it is unique. Got to give him credit for that. So Jurickson Profar, second baseman, steps in. Only batted .218 on the season, 20 home runs, 67 RBIs. Golden opportunity here in the bottom of the second inning. Defense is playing. Infield is playing normal with Pinder at third base. Looks like they might play back and go for the double play. We are going to hit. Profar, he's going to hit that one to short center field. Henniger comes in, makes the catch. 67% chance. Are we going to send him home? Yes! Here comes the throw in. He's out! Oh, what a throw by Mitch Haniger in center field. He nailed him at the plate. Quick tag by Narvaez, and that one is going to be out at the plate. Olsen does tag up and go to second on the throw home, but good defense there by the Mariners. Due up is Marcus Semien, the shortstop. He batted .285, 33 home runs, 92 RBIs. A real good season for Marcus Semien. And let's see if Marcus can drive in that tying run now. Here comes the pitch. That was hit down the line into left field. Santana on the run. Foul ball. That one lands in the seats. Nice visitor from the U.S. over there with their red, white, and blue shirt on. Makes the catch in foul territory there. We get to do it all over again, so Semien steps back in the box. The count is 0-2. Here it comes. Walked him on an 0-2. He fought him all the way back and walked him. So good eye there by Marcus Semien. Now we have runners at first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, and Nick Hundley, the catcher, 200 average. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. He only had 70 at-bats the whole season. So Nick Hundley, let's see if he can make one of his 70 at-bats count. That one's hit down the line into right field. Suzuki back and makes the catch. Ichiro Suzuki is going to corral that, and that's going to do it for 2 innings here in Japan. With the score, Seattle 1, Oakland 0. Profar played for the Rangers before going to Oakland in 2019, says Tribe Fan 879. Speaking of Ichiro Suzuki, probably my favorite player ever. If he's not number 1, he's definitely in the top 3 of all time. I just love his attitude. I love the way he did things, and just the humbleness that he possessed. So he only has 5 at-bats this whole season, then retires. The only reason he didn't retire before the season started was because they knew they were going to be playing in Japan, and he wanted to go out on a high streak over there in Japan, which was really, really good. He actually was 0 for 5 his last 5 at-bats. That's too bad. All right. Here comes the pitch from Fires to Suzuki. And Suzuki grounds it to Profar. Easy throw over to Olsen. Suzuki's out of there. And we move on. D. Gordon back up. He is 0 for 1. That was a ground ball hit hard to Olsen. He's going to take it to the bag himself. That's twice in a row Gordon hit it to Olsen. And both times Olsen took it to the bag himself for the easy out. That brings up Mr. Trouble for Oakland so far, Mitch Haniger, who's 1-for-1 with the big home run in the first inning, only scoring so far. Let's see if he can do it again. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3 called. Mitch swinging for the fences that time. And that's going to do it for the top of the third inning. That was a 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Back to the top of the lineup for Oakland. Lariano, Chapman, and Piscotty. And here comes the pitch from Gonzalez. The big lefty winds and throws. That's a dribbler to Gordon at second. He picks it up, scoops, and throws to Bruce. That one looks like it's on target, and that will be the first out. That brings up Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman. That one's hit well. It's caught in the air, and Haniger back to the warning track. Makes a great play up against the wall. Crashed into the wall, but he holds on. Snow cone grab of the ball. And wow, one and out there by Mitch Haniger. He's thrown a man out at the plate. He's robbed a hit off the wall, and now he's also hit a home run. So Mitch Haniger having a great game. Hey, Dale, how you doing? Thanks. This is the Japanese stadium. The name of it, again, is called the... Dun, 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 dun. It is called the Tokyo Dome. Yeah, well, that makes sense. The Tokyo Dome. All right, so 2 outs now for Stephen Piscotty. It's like spaghetti, but better. Pitch. It's hit. Headley at third. Throws to Bruce. This time he's on target. Bruce with the catch, and that will be the 1-2-3 inning for the third. We go to the fourth. Still 1-0. Jay Bruce, 0 for 1. I think, yeah, he struck out in the first inning. Yes, struck out in the first. Here's a hit. Back to Fires. He's going to throw it over to Olsen. End time. Plenty of time. Bruce not the quickest of foot. 1 out. Edward Encarnacion, 0 for 1. He's going to ground that one to shortstop Simeon over to Olsen. He's on target. 2 away. And that brings up Domingo Santana, 0 for 1 in the season. Strike 3. That was on the outside corner. And that is another 1-2-3 inning as Mike Fiers is starting to settle down. It's now back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. 3 hits for Seattle, 1 run, 1 error. 1 man left on base for Oakland. 2 hits, no runs, no errors, and 3 left on base. Chris Davis, 0 for 1. Strike 3 called. That was a swing and a miss there. He was way out in front of that pitch. That brings up Chad Pinder. Why do I keep calling him Ponder? I don't know, but he's Chad Pinder. That one's lifted into center field. Haniger takes a few steps back. He'll make the catch. Very deep fly to center. That was hit 400 feet, but not far enough if you're hitting it to deep center field. 2 away now. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning, and Gonzalez has settled down as well. He's trying to get his second 1-2-3 inning. Matt Olson, strike 3, so 2 strikeouts in the inning. And that's going to do it 1-2-3 innings. So both pitchers settling down here after the early nerves of starting the all-important 2019 season. We're on to the 5th inning. Still only 1-0. Omar Narvaez. He's going to get a hold of that one. That was out into right field. Piscotty's going to grab it, get it in quickly, and hold Narvaez to a single. So the 4th hit for Seattle goes to the catcher, Narvaez. That brings up Ron Healy, the 3rd baseman. Healy's 1 for 1, and let's see what he can do. He's going to dribble that one down to Chapman. Chapman over to Profar, on to Olsen, and that's a close play. Safe at first, could not get the double play there. Slow dribbler, didn't give Simeon enough time to get it to Profar there. Just a little late. So 1 out now for Tim Beckman. 0 for 1 on the day. There he strikes him out. That is strikeout number 4 for Mike Fiers. And that brings up the man, the myth, the legend, Ichiro Suzuki. A dribbler to Profar. Profar scoops it up, throws it to Olsen, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We've been through 4.5 complete here. Halfway through game number 1 of the season. Seattle sits out on top 1-0. Profar is 0 for 1 so far. Gonzalez, he's going to get a pitch, and Haniger, he's waiting on it. He's not going to watch as that one is gone. Profar with a deep drive. That one was almost a deep center field there. 377-footer. That is home run number 1 of the season. And that is Profar. The second baseman got all of that one. 377 foot to center field. Boy, they must have a short field in this Tokyo Dome. They must definitely have a short field. Normally you're talking 400 plus to get it out into the American the American ballparks. Japan, they must have a little bit easier time of it. But we got us a tie ball game now. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, still nobody out. And that brings up Marcus Semien. He's going to dribble her to Beckman. Beckman back, scoop, throw, and time. Bruce keeps his foot on the bag for the out. That brings up Nick Hudley. A dribbler back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez picks it up, throws it to Bruce, and that one will be in time, 2 away. And that brings up Ramon Lariano. 1 for 2 on the day is Lariano. That one's hit to Beckman's side, but he can't get it. It's going to roll out into Santana in left field. And Lariano is on board once again. So 2 for 3 for Lariano, and I think we're going to get fancy-dancy here. Chapman is going to take a pitch and see what we got. Oh, they throw it over to first. Hudley is back. I was thinking about sending him. I was thinking about it. Gonzalez is watching Lariano closely. What are we going to do? Steal. There he goes. He's off on the pitch. Here comes the throw. Gordon. No, it wasn't even close. Great play there by the catcher. That's going to be Navarez. He gunned that one right on the glove of Gordon. They had him dead to rights there. They knew the steal was coming. Unfortunately, nothing he could do once he was off on the pitch. So we have us a tie ball game after 5. We go to 6. And coming back out is Mike Fiers. And he is looking at D. Gordon. 0 for 2 is D. He's got 2 dribblers. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Bunted to the catcher. And he grounded to first so far. So D. Gordon 0 for 2. Dribbler back to Fiers. He fires over to first. Pun intended. 1 up, 1 down. Mitch Haniger 1 for 2. That one's hit well again into left field. No, it's not. It's got caught up in the wind there. I think Pinder came in and made the catch. 2 away for Jay Bruce. And that's a slow roller to Chapman. Chapman had to come in, throw in. Bruce got his foot on the bag. So that is going to be an infield hit for Jay Bruce. His first hit of the season. That brings up Edward Encarnacion. We are going to try pickoff. And Bruce. Oh, what just happened there? Edward was running down the line there for some reason. What? That was a little crazy. Edward comes back. He was thinking it was ball 4 or something. Wow, that was crazy. All right. Edward 0 for 2. That's a dribbler to Chapman. Chapman's going a short way to Profar, and that will end the top of the 6th inning. We are still tied here at the Tokyo Dome, 1 apiece. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Gonzalez, 73 pitches in. He's looking at Chapman, Piscotti, and Davis due up for Oakland. Chapman 0 for 1. He's going to walk for his second time. So Chapman aboard to start off the bottom of the 6th inning. Stephen Piscotty. Infield is normal. We're going to swing away. Piscotty. He drilled that one into left field. Chapman, he races to second. He's going to take a wide turn, but thinks better of it as Oakland has nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 men on. They are threatening against Gonzalez here. Chris Davis 0 for 2. He does have quite a bit of power. 23 home runs on the regular season. Chris Davis 0 for 2, though. He needs to do something to get Oakland ahead. And here comes the sign from Narvaez. Gonzalez waits and sets. He looks back at Chapman and delivers. Nope. Narvaez doesn't like what he sees. He comes out, settles Gonzalez down. Oh! Gonzalez! Send Chapman home. Safe chance 45%. No, they're going to leave him right there at third. So we got bases loaded here. Oakland threatening here in the bottom of the 6th inning to take their first lead of the season. We have a new pitcher coming in. This is Corey Guerin, the pitcher. 3.92 ERA, 0-2 on the season, 41.1 innings pitched, 38 hits. Gave up 3 home runs, 21 walks, 39 strikeouts, of 1.427 whip, and an average batter average against him of 2.47. So he comes in, the right-hander, to face off against Pinder, the right-hander, Olson, the lefty, and Profar, the switch hitter. 2 up. Piscotty's at second, Chapman at third, Davis at first. Nowhere to put him. Let's see what happens. Infield is going to play normal, so they're going to give up the run if they can get 2, I think. The pitch. That one's a dribbler to Gordon. Gordon, he throws it to Beckman. Beckman over to first. And Bruce stretches, makes the catch. That is going to be a 2-6-3. 4-6-3. That's what I meant to say. And that's going to score the run, though. But a good play there by Gordon, Beckman, and Bruce. That is what they call the 4-6-3 double play. Chapman scores on the play. Piscotty moves up to third. Still runner in scoring position for the ever-dangerous Matt Olson. Guerin, he gets the signs from Narvaez, and here comes the pitch. It gets by Narvaez. Here comes Piscotty. He comes in slides, and he scores! The 3-2 wild pitch by Guerin. Corey put that one a little bit outside. Narvaez couldn't find it, and by the time he got it, Piscotty, with his baseball instincts, takes off, heads home, and scores that run. So count that as a wild pitch by Guerin, and now Oakland takes a 3-1 lead. Old Narvaez, and he's going to take a second here to compose himself, try to settle Guerin down there. No one on, 3-2 count. Here comes the pitch to Olson. That was hit well into right field. Suzuki back, and go! No, it's off the top of the wall. I thought it was gone. Let's watch that one again, ladies and gentlemen. That one looked like it was over the wall. The umpires are gathering on the left field side. The lead umpire is talking with the left field umpire to see if that one was actually gone. And they're making a call all the way from Japan to New York City to see, was it gone? We shall see again. And that one is, no! How is that not gone? The video replay booth has finally decided to make a call, and the lead umpire says, no, that one was not gone off the top of the scoreboard, off the fence. So Olson will stay at second with a 2-out double. And Guerin running into some trouble here. Profar, 1 for 2. He's looking to get a hit and drive in that run. Olsen with 2 outs, so will get the advantage with any contact. He'll be off on contact. Profar, he's dribbler. Gordon, good play behind the bag at second. Over to Bruce at first, and that will retire the side. But Oakland picks up 2 big runs. We go to the 7th inning. Mike Fiers looks like he's coming out for the 7th here. He looks strong. He throws his warm-up pitches. Santana 1 for 2. Let's see what happens here. Fires it in there. Oh, he hits Santana in the elbow there. That looked like an intentional or a non-intentional hit there. Santana takes his little elbow brace off and heads down to first. No intentions whatsoever there. Navarez, 1 for 2. Represents the tying run and fires. Let's see, comes in, and that one's hit. Well, it's going Piscotti, and he watches that one, and we got us another tie ball game as Navarez hits one out. 2-run shot here in the top of the 7th, and just like that, it is a 3-3 ball game. Over the fence, 369 feet. Nobody out here in the 7th inning. They're going to leave Fires in. He's only had 84 pitches. There's a dribbler. Profar, he's all over that one. Throws it over to first. And that'll retire Hidley. And that brings up Beckman. He is 0 for 2. Here's a dribbler. Simeon runs. He's on the grass. Throws Beckman down the line quickly. He's going to be safe. He's called safe there. That's going to be an infield hit for Beckman. That is the 7th hit by Seattle. 3-3 ball game. Top of 7. Ichiro Suzuki is going to be replaced by the much bigger Daniel Vogelbach, who's pinch hitting for Ichiro Suzuki. Hit 30 home runs, only batted .208, 76 RBIs on the season. He does have a little bit of pop to his belt. Vogelbach, strike 3. So big second out there. Let's see if Fires can get through this 7th inning. D. Gordon is 0 for 3 so far. And off on the pitch is Beckman. Here comes Simeon. Throw! What a throw by Headley. The catcher gunning down the runner. Caught by surprise. No one in the stadium saw that one coming. But the good throw by Hudley right on target. And that's going to do it for the top of the 7th. It's stretch time. Tristan Knight, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming on by. I appreciate it. We're at the bottom of the 7th. 3-3 is your score. Each team with 7 hits. And coming into pitch is going to be Dan Altavilla. So he had a 5.52 ERA. He was 2-1 with no saves, 14 2/3 innings. He had 9 hits, 1 home run, 12 walks, 18 strikeouts. He's a little wild on the pitching. Let's see if Marcus Simeon can settle down and take a few of these and see if he can get a good count. Nope. It starts him off with a fastball on the outside corner for an 0-1. So Simeon now steps back in the box. And that was hit back up the middle. Gordon can't get to all of them out there. One of the better defenders in second base in the league. He's had better years. The years are starting to take their toll on him, but still very good defender. So Simeon on the leadoff man here in the bottom of the 7th. Hudley is 0 for 2. Throw over. Simeon's not going anywhere. Simeon actually, if we can get to Simeon. Simeon had 10 stolen bases. He runs a 6, only a jump of 2. Doesn't get that good jump. So stolen base percentage about 56% of the time. So he can do it if the pressure's on. But right now, not a greatest of opportunities. Hudley here. Hudley. He's 0 bunter, not very good. 6 at a hit and run. So what are they going to play? I think they're just going to play this one straight up and let Hundley just find the pitch he likes. Simeon at first. He waits. Here comes the pitch. Dribbler to Beckman. Beckman over to Gordon. Gordon on to Bruce. It's in time. That is going to be 6-4-3 if you're scoring at home. And why wouldn't you be scoring at home, by the way? We're in the bottom of the 7th. 3-3 ball game. 2 outs now for Ramon Lariano. He's 2 for 3 on the day. And now he's 2 for 4 as he's swinging a miss. So Fires with 96 pitches in, and I think that's going to be it for Fires. And they're going to bring in a pitcher. So due up is going to be lefty, righty, lefty. So who do we have in the pen? That's good against pitches left-handers. Looks like it's going to be Ryan Butcher turn. Ryan Butcher. Looks like he's going to be coming in. Oh, look at that. They got this little screen now that tells you. Okay, so versus D. Gordon versus lefties versus righties. He actually batted a lot worse versus right-handers. Really? So I think with that said, Mike Fires is actually going to stay in as he's only 96 pitches in. The pitch, it's a dribbler off of the end of the bat. Gordon Profar with the throw over to Olsen, and there is an out there at first. It looked a little closer than it should have been there. So now let's look at Haniger here. Wow, look at that. Mitch Haniger, much better average against lefties than he is righties as well. So do we bring a righty in? What is this SP? That must be something. I think we are going to bring in Lam Hendricks. He's a right-hander, so we are going to bring in Lam Hendricks. All right, so how do I bring him in? Do I just double-click? Yes, okay. So Liam Hendricks. Liam Hendricks is in. 1.80 ERA. He was 4-4 with 25 saves, 85 innings pitched, 61 hits, 5 home runs, 21 walks, 124 strikeouts. Not bad, Liam Hendricks. Let's get him on the Cardinals, fellas. He looks like he can do it all. Haniger's 1 for 3 with that big home run in the first inning, and he also hit a solo home run down the left field line. He struck out and he fly to shallow left, so Pinder out there in left field better be ready. Here we go. The pitch and a dribbler, Chapman coming in, throws, Olsen, stretch, as he get a miss. Out! Close, bang, bang play at first. Holy cow. Just by the skin of his chinny chin, they got him. Jay Bruce, Mr. All-America there. And he's 1 for 3. Here comes the pitch from Hendricks. Strike 3 called. So 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. And that brings up. Nope, that is it for the top of the 8th inning. My apologies. I got so confused there for a second. We have Matt Chapman coming in. The new pitcher is Matt Festa, the righty. 5.64 ERA, he's 0-2, 22 in the third innings. 20 hits, 5 home runs. Wow, that is not a good ratio there. If people get hits, a lot of them are home runs. 1 out of every 4 hits are home runs. That's why he only started or only pitched 22 innings. I'm taking it. 12 walks, 21 strikeouts, 1.43 whip, and a 2.41 average against him. Matt Chapman, he's looking for his first hit of the season. He walked. He flied to very deep left center field. A great play by Handinger to rob him of at least extra bases and walked in the 6th. Let's see if he can lead all things here for Oakland in the bottom of the 8th. Walked again. So Chapman with that killer eye. Absolutely killer eye. 3-1 was the count. Low on the pitch. So Festa gives out the free pass. Now, the infield is going to guard the lines, which should open a little bit of a hole on the left side. And on the right side with D. Gordon kind of shading towards second base. Piscotty's 1 for 3, grounded the pitcher for a second to first double play, grounded to third, and lined a single in the left field into 6th inning. Stephen Piscotty, he is a bunt of 3, hit and run of 6. We are waiting. We're going to take a pitch and see what they're... No, throws over to first. Chapman hugs the bag. Ooh, safe is the call, but it was close over there at first. They might want to take a look at it. The game's on hold as the manager's on the phone, and nope, he shakes it off. No replay needed on that one. Chapman did look like he got back in time. So we're going to take a pitch again. Here is a strike. 0-1 is the count. Chapman down to 35% chance. So we're just going to let Piscotty hit away. That was hit well. It's going out into right field. Smith back to the warning track. He makes the catch in there defensively for Ichiro Suzuki. That brings up Chris Davis, 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Chris Davis is 1 for 3 so far. He's hit that one up in the air into left field. Santana makes an easy snow cone catch out there in left field for 2 outs. Pinder's 0 for 3. Chapman really would like to get into scoring position. We're going to put on the hit and run. That one's hit in the gap. It's hit well. It is up against the wall. No! Santana once again makes the catch at the warning track. We go to the top of the 9th. Tie ball game 3-3. Edward Encarnacion 0 for 3 on the day. Edward, not as good against the lefty. We only actually have one left-handed pitcher, though. So we might need him later on. So we're going to leave Hendricks out there. He only took 7 pitches in the 8th inning. So we're going to leave Hendricks in there and see what he can do against Edward Encarnacion. Strike him out. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Swinging at the Dickies. All right, brings up Domingo Santana. He's 1 for 2, and also a hit by pitch in the 7th. Hendricks waits on the sign. He gets his sign, and here comes the throw. Chapman has to come in on the grass, edge of the grass. Santana running down the line hard and out at first. Great play by Chapman. Once again, defensive gem at third baseman. Matt Chapman, 10 out of 10 rating out there at third baseman. We got to love that. That brings up Navarez, who's 2 for 3. We might actually want to guard the lines ourselves. Infield normal, infield in, halfway, corners, in, guard. There we go. We're going to guard the lines ourselves. here in a tie ball game in the ninth inning. Navarre is 2 for 3. Here comes the pitch from Hendricks. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts from Hendricks. And that's it for the top of the ninth. It all comes down to the bottom of the ninth here in game number 1 of the 2019 season. Matt Olson, 2 for 3. After 8.5 complete. Olson waits on the pitch. Here it comes, and he, with a good eye, he's going to take it down to first, and that brings up Jurickson Profar with his bunt rating of 0. He does have a really good hit and run rating, though. Olson only at 37% chance. Yeah, we're going to let Profar just hit normal. That's hit into center field. Haniger guarding deep, and he's going to make an easy catch there in front of the warning track for the first out. New pitcher, the lefty, Elias, is coming in. Elias, the left-hander, is 3.64 ERA, 4-2 with 14 saves. Pitched 47 innings, gave 41 hits, 8 home runs, 17 walks, 45 strikeouts. I bring up Marcus Semien. No home run, 7 hit and run. We're going to do it. Hit and run. Here it goes. Oh! Damn! Another good throw by the catcher, and that is another caught stealing. I think, to be honest, people are over 4 stealing so far. Semien 1 for 2. Strikes out. We're going into extra innings. We're in the 10th inning, still tied at 3 apiece. 2 up is Ryan Heatley, the third baseman. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Hendricks only 19 pitches in. Should be able to go a little bit longer. And another good curveball on the 0-2 count. That's going to be outside corner. 1 away. Tim Beckman 1 for 3. That's a hit. Well, a great play by Chapman over there at third place. Once again, throw is on target. Off balance. Great throw by Chapman. 2 away here in the top of the 10th. And that brings up Malik Smith. This will be his first at bat of the season. He came in as a defensive replacement for Ichiro Suzuki. 227 average. He had 6 home runs, 37 RBIs in 510 at-bats. That one's drilled back to Hendricks. He's going to snag that out of the air, throw it over to Olson, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 10th. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Hudley 0 for 3. Nick playing some good catching as he's thrown out 2 steal attempts. Let's see if he can get his bat moving here. That was hit to center field. Haniger's waiting on it, and that one is gone! We have us a walk-off home run for game number 1. Nick Hudley. And can we see that again, or is the computer going to crash on us or something? Now we better not. If I click this, yep, and that is it. That is a walk-off for game number 1 of the season. What a game that turned out to be in the bottom of the 10th inning. I would have liked to have hit the replay button, but I was afraid because it already had the little message up that it would have crashed the system or something. Who knows? But there you go. 3-hour and 4-minute game, 59 degrees night game. The winning run, a walk-off. Walk-off hit. How do I scroll down on this thing? Here we go. That's crazy. Let's go to that 10th inning. And notice, there it is. Nick Hudley. Solo home run to left center field, 372 feet, and Oakland wins game number 1 of the 2019 season. There is your final stat line there. 7 hits by Seattle. They had no walks and 9 strikeouts. They had 1 double and 2 home runs, one by Haniger, and 1 by Navarez for Oakland. 9 hits. They had 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 1 double, and of course 2 home runs, 1 by Profar and 1 the game winner by the catcher Nick Hudley. And there you go. That is game number 1 of the season. We could of course save it, print it out, change the print size, do all that stuff, but I think we can just exit out of it. It should update with the standings. Oops. Yeah. All right. And there we go. There is the standings. Oakland, 1 win, no losses. Seattle 0-1. And there is all of your batting leaders and home run leaders. Batters run it in and pitching and all that fun stuff. So there you go. Wow, what a game to broadcast to all our lucky fans out there. Dale, Lonsdale, Tristan Knight, Tribe Fan 879, Viper Dave, Philip Reynolds, all my good friends out there. Thanks so much for coming on by. Hopefully you enjoyed Action PC Baseball 2020. 2020. Wow, I can't believe it's 2020 almost. But this is the 2020 edition, so far I like a lot of what I see. So it's been a pretty good upgrade so far. We'll have to just keep playing a few more games and see how it turns out. But very exciting game. I'm a little worried about the stealing. I just don't know. I mean, everyone was thrown out. I mean, that happens, sure, but it's just, I think 0 for 4 stealing. Okay, sure. I mean, some of them shouldn't have been tried or something, but we'll have to just keep our eye on that. And anyways, so thanks guys for showing up. Appreciate it. If you have any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat down below. Otherwise, we'll see everyone next time. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all very, very soon.